The Long Wait for Wind is the title of a book written by a sailor about his experience sailing around the world. It tells the story of sailors who wait for weeks for the right wind to take them to faraway lands, only to find that when they finally reach their destination, it's not what they expected. Some dream of warm, sunny days spent lounging on the beach, while others imagine themselves exploring exotic jungles or discovering ancient ruins. But no matter what their individual desires may be, all of the sailors in the book have one thing in common. They read all searching for something more. They're looking for an escape from the everyday, an opportunity to break free from the mundane and embark on an adventure that will change their lives forever. But as the weeks turn into months and the winds remain elusive, their hopes begin to dwindle. But as they struggle to come to terms with this disappointment, they discover something even more profound. They realize that the real adventure was never about reaching a physical destination. It was about the journey itself and everything they learned along the way. It's a must-read for anyone who's ever dreamed of escaping the ordinary and sailing off into the sunset. And a whole lot of action, then you'll want to check out our other recommendations. From heart-pounding survival stories to tales of daring adventure, we've got something for everyone. They had set out on their voyages, searching for something more, but they had failed to realize that what they were looking for was already within them. They start to feel like they'll never find what they're looking for, that their dreams are just too big to ever come true. It's a coming-of-age story about learning to live in the moment and embracing the journey. Let's talk about another book called Sailing into Summer. This book is different from The Long Wait for Wind because it's not just a story about the journey. It's also a guide to finding adventure in everyday life. The author, who is a seasoned sailor, shares his tips and tricks for planning the perfect summer sailing trip. He covers everything from choosing the right boat and crew to navigating the open seas and making the most of your time at port. It's a reminder that sometimes the greatest adventures are the ones we never expect, and that the most important discoveries are the ones we make about ourselves. We meet a young man who's running away from a broken heart, a middle-aged couple looking to escape the pressures of their life. Back home, and an elderly gentleman who's searching for one last great adventure before it's too late. Each character is flawed and realistic, and we can't help but root for them as they face the challenges that come their way. Just when they're about to give up, though, the wind finally shifts. The author's passion for sailing shines through on every page, and it's clear that he's not just a gifted storyteller, but also a master of his craft. The author's passion for his sport is contagious, and he makes you feel like you're right there on the deck with him, wind in your hair and sun on your face. Whether you're a seasoned sailor or a landlubber, Sailing into Summer is a must-read. It's a reminder to never stop exploring, to always follow your dreams, and to never, ever give up. As the sailors disembark and set foot on land, they quickly realize that what awaits them there is not what they expected. The island paradise they had envisioned turns out to be a bustling tourist trap or a war-torn wasteland. The lush jungle becomes a suffocating, bug-ridden mess, and the ancient ruins are nothing more than a crumbling pile of rocks. And with a surge of adrenaline, they set sail and head off into the unknown. As each sailor's journey unfolds, we learn more about them and the reasons why they chose to embark on this adventure in the first place. The writing is beautiful and evocative, transporting us right alongside the characters as they sail through stormy seas and calm waters alike. But the story doesn't end once they reach their destinations. In fact, it's just beginning. Dejected and disillusioned, the sailors are forced to confront the harsh reality that their dreams have been shattered. The Long Wait for Wind is more than just a book about sailing. If you're a fan of books like The Alchemist or Into the Wild, then you'll love The Long Wait for Wind. But if you prefer your adventures to be a little more thrilling, maybe with a dash of danger, so what are you waiting for? Click the link below and start exploring the world of adventure today. Who knows where your journey will take you next? Now, let's get back to the present. But beyond the practical advice, Sailing into Summer is also a celebration of the joys of sailing and the beauty of the world's oceans.